Yeah, I just wanted to talk about life in the gym. There's two main things that happen in the gym, generally speaking. One is um, success, and the other is failure. You see, now the two go hand in hand, right? Just like life, you inhale, you exhale. When you inhale life. When you exhale death. You see, so this whole balancing of life and death, a positive and negative, good and bad, night and day, what you call dualism, yin and yang, so on and so forth, masculine and feminine. It happens in the gym. So the idea is that no matter where you are, you can always learn something from that situation. You see, there are times in life, like for me, the gym has been an extension of my life, what goes on in my life. When I was in university, the gym kept me away from a lot of trouble. And it was a stress relief. So it wasn't so much about what numbers I'm going to make, but I just needed to go into the gym to release stress. So sometimes I had good days, sometimes I had bad days. In the end, the bad days help to have good days, because if you don't have a bad day, you'll never understand what a good day is. You'll never understand the sweetness of victory if you don't understand the sorrow of failure. You see? Now anyone who tells you that they've never failed or they've never had bad days in the gym or bad time, some of us, if you look at me, I've had bad years in the gym. so if you look at that, I'm still in the gym. If I'm to be honest with you, if I compare what I'm doing now to what I've done before, it's not the same numbers. But it's the sweetness of the journey, accomplishing things, numbers that I can't accomplish now, I'm accomplishing. But I've accomplished bigger numbers before. So if I was to look at old numbers, I would be a failure every day. Because I can keep looking back and say, I used to. But it's not anymore, right? So now I'm happy by getting better from where I am now to where I'm trying to go. So it's not about what I used to do and I'm so useless, I'm so bad. You see, the gym the gym teaches you lessons. You see, one of those important lessons is to always stay humble. You see, if you don't stay humble in the gym will humble you. You see, so if you look at, even in life, for example, you're going through a hard time in life. I've been through many hard times in life. Even many people know me, they don't know I'm going through a hard time because I don't let them know, right? But when you go through hard times in life, you wish it go away. You want it to go away right away. But it doesn't go away right away. It's day after day after day after day after day. And you're like, when is this thing going to go away? When is it going to be lifted up from me? You see? And the truth is that it gets lifted up for you when you have learned what you need to learn. And sometimes in order to learn things, being someone like me, I'm very stubborn. I don't listen very well sometimes. So it takes a long time. It's like hammering a metal with the inside of fire. Now if you think of hammering in fire, it's all pain, right? So definitely other people can learn from that and maybe not go through as much hammering and as much fire as I've had to go through, But in the end, the bottom line is that you will have periods where you're up here in the gym, you will have periods when you're down here. You see, but when you're down here, you have the hope of getting back up. When you're up here, right, in order to stay up here, you always need to carry yourself like you're still down here. You see? So no matter whether you're down here or wherever, in the end, it's about what you believe in and what you're trying to do. I get a lot of happiness in the gym now from doing my best in the gym. If I'm staying true to my principles, which is what I believe in, which is working hard, doing the best, and sometimes the weights don't go up, no matter what you do. It doesn't matter what happened, the weight is not going to go up. You see? It doesn't matter your nutrition, your motivation, your whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just not meant to be. So long as you have to derive a happiness from going there and putting your best. You see? Sometimes you have a warrior in a war and they are on the sideline, they have a hurt shoulder, they cannot fight. But what they can do is provide support for the other people who are fighting, and in the hope that one day they're going to get back on the field after healing. You see, so when you do something new in the gym, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. You need to get used to it. Sometimes you underrate things, meaning you look down and just think, oh, it's nothing, you know. And what ends up happening is that it ends up becoming very difficult, because instead of putting it up here and challenging yourself, you put it down here, and now it's up here, and you want your effort is down here, and it doesn't happen. You see, weights are balanced; they don't have positive or negative. It's you. You have a bad day, and you go there, and think, oh, it's just going to come up. It doesn't come up. There are days when I can lift 500 pounds. There are days when 300 pounds feels heavy. You know, there's some days where I see how the weights feel. I don't even lift, because I know, oh man, you know, it's not going to work for me today. You see. So in the end, you don't look at one day or 1 week or 2 weeks. You look at the distance. You see, your weightlifting career or your gym career, it's like crossing the desert. You see, you look into the distance. If you're a man, right, and if you really want to do something, then it's not about just 1 day, 2 days, 1 year, 2 years. I've been lifting weights. I started lifting weights in 1992. You see, now if you calculate the years, I've taken off maybe a total of 2 years altogether. You see? So 1992, you count the years from there. It's a long time. I've been up, I've been down, I've been big, I've been small, I've been fat, I mean, you take it any which way. I've been so many different things at so many different times. But in all those things, I can tell you that I've learned a lot, and I've grown on the inside. You see, I don't get too excited and too snappy, too jumpy over things anyhow, because I don't see this right here. I see that, and I see that. You see? And all that, from looking forward and looking back, I bring it all in that moment. See? So I need to be able to move back, here, and there. Sometimes it's very frustrating. You don't make a lift, you know you're supposed to make it, you're like, hey, that's a part of it. Each one of us who's been lifting, we have all had very frustrating moments. It's very, very difficult. If I'm going to sit there and tell you it's not frustrating, it's a lie. You feel horrible on the inside. I should have done this. I can make that. Yes, we all know. But that pain, you see that pain? That's a part of the whole process. But when you feel that pain, then you will understand, when you overcome that pain, that the glory that you get is worth it. You see? When you go through a great struggle, a great fight, the greatest fights we see in the boxing, mixed martial arts, or whatever sport it is, it's when it's going neck and neck. Nobody's letting go. You see, it's a struggle. It's a great struggle. But the thing is that when you finally, if you overcome, that sweetness of that victory is the one you will remember forever, because of overcoming that pain. So remember, don't think about 5 seconds of your life, right? Think about your whole life.